Yes, yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Things are happening very, very fast. A few months ago, Kenya Kwanza was mocking Azimio that as they were busy in their farms, Azimio was busy wasting time demonstrating on the streets. So Kenya Kwanza was in their farms. Azimio was wasting time demonstrating on the streets. That was just a few months ago. Since yesterday, there is a story that has been making headlines. It's alleged that 4 people were killed and several wounded when they crossed over to a farm belonging to KDF Recruits Training School. They had crossed there to collect maize remnants that had remained after harvesting. That's why they were killed. And somebody might now be tempted to ask a very simple question. These people who are busy in their farms, why were they crossing over to a KDF farm for just maize remnants, while actually they had their own maize in their farms? Why were they crossing over to a KDF farm? Let's listen to this before we continue.
Angry residents of Kamagut area in Uasin Ghishu County woke up to a rude shock after discovering bodies of 4 men sprawled in different locations in a farm belonging to KDF's Recruits Training School. It is said the 4 were attacked by private guards who were manning the farm where they had gone to collect maize remnants after harvesting. 4 others are receiving treatment at different facilities in Eldoret.
Waliwawa kwa sababu ya marokoto, yani ya mahindi yenye mashini ilikuwa imepitia. These people are hustlers. Sasa wenye walikufa ni mwenye hajaoa, mwenye alikufa ni mwenye ako na mtoto mmoja aliwacha pipi yake. Kwa hivyo serikali mlisema mtasaidia hustlers. Sasa nikusaidia hustlers ni kuua chamani.
Na vile hii watu aliuawa, anapikwa, anauliwa na kupelekwa na gari kutupwa. Sasa yule mwingine ambaye alikuwa anaongea kidogo akaongea vile alikuwa anaongea, akasema tulipikwa na tukaletwa na tukatupwa. Yeye akasema nilijifanya kama nimekufa. Ndio sasa hapo ndio akapona kidogo.
Hii maneno tungetaka hata president yetu asikie, kwa maana tumewawa kama umbwa.
Tension was high when angry locals initially barred the police from collecting the bodies, demanding the arrival of the press.
That was in Ghishu County, William Ruto's own home county. And you are hearing those residents saying that they had gone to collect maize leftovers. And they are calling it marogoto ya mahindi. So they were killed because of that. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? That confirms beyond any reasonable doubt that Ruto has failed to address the issue of food security, not only in the country, but also in his own backyard of Uasin Ghishu County. He has failed to address that issue. So all the photos that were being taken of a William Ruto in the farm, his supporters in the farm, those were just politics being played. It might be possible that there was no farming going on save only for the rich. The poor hustlers were left wandering with nowhere to farm. They were lied to that they were in the farms. The reality is now dawning on them that they had no farms. That's the reality. Hunger is seriously biting them. And then secondly, if people who have just gone to collect maize remnants are being killed, that exposes the ruthlessness and the inhuman face of William Ruto's government. This is a government that does not value life at all. And we saw that during the demonstrations where innocent Kenyans who were just exercising their democratically given rights in the constitution were being butchered. And now we are seeing hungry people being killed. This government is ruthless and very, very inhuman. Something also coming out very clearly, the hustlers should come together and champion for their own interests and things that will benefit them. Azimio supporters were on the streets protesting, and some of the reasons why they were protesting were because of the high cost of living. If the so-called hustlers in the Rift Valley, if they could have joined the Azimio demonstrators, it could have not reached where it has reached today, where they're being killed because of maize remnants. They decided to side with their government, a government that was lying to them that they were in the farms, while in actual sense, they were not in the farms. So, these so-called hustlers, maskini, should come together, irrespective of party or political affiliations. These hustlers should and must come together if they want to save themselves. If somebody in Kenya Kwanza or in Azimio brings up an issue that is going to benefit hustlers irrespective of political affiliations, hustlers should always come together. That's the lesson here. Don't side with your politicians who don't have your interests at heart. That is the lesson. As I conclude, this is a very embarrassing incident. And it goes on to confirm that those who supported William Ruto are seriously suffering. They are seriously suffering. The people suffering, we were told we're going to form a government with William Ruto. So they were used to put William Ruto and his team in power, and they have now been abandoned, used, and now dumped. Kenyans should wake up before it's late. Generally, if you look at how this government is performing right now, this government has failed. As other Kenyans are highlighting that failure, some poor hustlers are defending the government. That's what I call stupidity of the highest level. This government has failed. Kenyans are raising their concerns, and you as a hustler, you are being used to fight your fellow hustlers who are voicing out their concerns and their complaints. Stupidity of the highest level. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Any other person who is watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.